All right, we're back for our the continuation of the Tournament of Survival for the present day, and so far we have 4 people moving on to the next round. But this matchup really intrigues me, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. So stay tuned. So you have the group formerly known as the Alliance. They have since changed their name to Dem Boys. That's them and then boys, Boys, but it's spelled differently. Dem and then boys with an I instead of a Y. Nonetheless, though, they are now going to take on the man considered the best in the world, CM Punk, and it's unfortunate that because of politics within WWE, that this man is no longer part of the WWE. In fact, he hasn't wrestled a match other than made one appearance in MMA, but other than that, though, what has he really done? I mean, it's nice that he was wise with his money, and he made some really good investments, so it's not like he's poor and on the street. But he would definitely be a free agent in most other places, including New Japan. But that has yet to surface. But as far as CM Punk goes, it's going to be them boys against CM Punk and one of his teammates upcoming. And I have to say, I'm very excited to see what Tanman, McButternugget John, and Jakoi do, because Jay Virtus, he won the Battle Royal to get himself a shot, or an opportunity rather, at the European Championship. But also we have Daniel Bryan, otherwise known as the Yes Man. See, look at him, just doing the yes thing. And I have to say, my good friend Jason RPG says that Daniel Bryan is one of his favorite wrestlers, and I have to be honest, I was really sad when Daniel Bryan was forced to retire. And while I'm happy that he has a front office job, not just off camera, but on camera, on SmackDown, well, I'm happy that he still has a job, but I just would have wanted to see more of him wrestling, but I don't know who's to blame. I really don't. And finally, last but not least, their tag team partner, Cody Rhodes. And I gotta tell you, Cody Rhodes, last time I saw him in WWE, he was Stardust, brother of Goldust, but, I mean, in both in character as well as in real life. But as far as Cody Rhodes is concerned, while I'm happy that he has definitely made a name for himself and is enough of a star to get bookings, independence, and as well as a total non-stop action wrestling deal, and maybe a couple, as well as a couple in Ring of Honor and New Japan. I mean, anywhere he would want to get work, he can get it. He can get work. And as far as Cody Rhodes is concerned, he is a former United States champion, and that was before it was demoted to a minor title. and has since been replaced with the European Championship since Jason RPG won it. So, to say the least, Cody Rhodes is legit. And a suplex, or actually, he calls that the Falcon Arrow. That's what he calls it. Now I remember. And now CM Punk going onto the top rope. Oh, what a neck breaker from off the top rope. But is that enough to beat him? 1, 2. Oh, and that's it for Tanman. I mean, Tanman took a lot of punishment, but it was just not to be. And a kicking combination onto McButternugget John. And the GTS onto John. And wait, what's... Oh, John has been busted open. Then a back elbow. Oh, now what's he going to set him up for? Goes off the ropes. Oh, and then goes for... I forgot what it was called. Oh, thrown over the top rope. And then a drop kick onto the floor. Well, now that the Tanman has been eliminated, I mean, the Tanman was just not having a great match. I mean, yeah, he hit a couple of moves, but he was just getting hit more often than he wasn't. Or than he was hitting back, I should say. Then an elbow onto CM Punk. And whipped into the corner is John. Oh, but John reverses. And whips Punk into the corner instead. Nope, countered by Punk. And another neck breaker from off the top rope. Is that enough to beat him? Goes for the cover. 1. No, kick out by John. Oh, modified hip toss. Now goes for a slingshot, and he got him. And a butterfly backbreaker. That's what it's called. And a pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and well, now Jakoi is the last man standing as Punk also goes for the GTS and also busted Jakoi open. Well, now Jakoi is in deep trouble now as he is at the mercy of Punk, Bryan, and Cody Rhodes. And a couple of elbows right to the shoulders of Jakoi. And as if to insult Cody Rhodes, he went for the crossroads onto Daniel Bryan. And another whip into the corner. And now, wait, going for a... what is this? Kind of like a modified bear hug, but whatever it was enough to put him away. So that means, now that Jakoi has been eliminated, that means that the entire team of Cody Rhodes, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk have advanced to the next round. And I gotta say, man, I'm gonna be interested to see what happens next, but but of course, I mean, for them boys, this was their first tournament, and it just didn't go over so well. But for these guys are the best in the world. I have to say that.